I'm Greg Taylor from the Kent Downs National Landscape, and we are one half of the Cross Channel Geopark. About 500,000 years ago, a huge megaflood event separated us. When we were previously, you could have followed the chalk all the way across, so you could have been walking on the North Downs Way and ended up in France. But the megaflood changed the history of Britain really, because it permanently separated us. And this is something that's only been proven in the last 8 to 10 years. And is one of the really most exciting stories of the geopark.
And it's really exciting to be here today with this board, which is explaining something really important. It's about how Britain became an island, and that has huge implications over the centuries, as we all know. We haven't been invaded for centuries because we are surrounded by water, and we've also got all these wonderful fish and all these other things in the sea. But it's the geology which has brought us here today to look at this board, which I hope lots of residents will come and look at as well, because it tells the story of this flood that has only recently been really understood as the way in which Britain was separated from mainland Europe.
It was only really when they started building the Channel Tunnel and looking into the Channel Tunnel as a project, they started finding in the bedrock that they were digging through, it was about 100 million years old, every now and then they'd hit much younger rock that was only maybe 500,000 years old or less. And they weren't sure what these are, but they've eventually been identified as what's called the Foss Dangard, and they are basically plunge pools from when the megaflood happened. So they scoured into the bedrock of the channel up to 100 meters deep, these huge plunge pools that were formed purely by the amount of water that was coming over. I particularly work on the Cross Channel Geopark, which is about celebrating our internationally significant geology and the connection to France. And as part of the project for the geopark, we've been installing these interpretation panels, and this is part of the Heritage Fund project that's been seeking to basically raise the profile of our geological heritage across the whole landscape.
This board tells a new story, and hopefully one that we're going to find out a lot more about over the years to come.